This morning, CBC News with exclusive new details on a story we have been covering closely, the deaths linked to a lethal substance being sold online by an Ontario man. Kenneth Law is already charged with abetting 14 suicides in Ontario. Now, RCMP tells CBC News multiple investigations related to Law have been opened across BC. The Mounties won't say how many sudden deaths are being reviewed in the province, but they tell CBC News at least 6 investigations require, quote, further review in, quote, multiple RCMP jurisdictions within BC. An RCMP spokesperson adds no charges have been laid. Police in Alberta and in Saskatchewan have also told CBC News that they are reviewing sudden deaths for possible links to Kenneth Law. Now, the new information this morning is coming to us from CBC News reporter Thomas Dagg. He's been covering the story for us of late with another development this morning you will see only here on CBC News. Thomas is speaking with a Canadian mother whose son's death has been linked to Law in court.
Kim Prosser is the first Canadian parent to speak publicly about a loved one's suicide that prosecutors blame on alleged poison seller Kenneth Law. Kim lives in southwestern Ontario. Her son Ashton took his own life this past March. He was just a month shy of his 20th birthday. Kim says Ashton's mental health started to decline early in the pandemic when he was attending high school in Windsor and his classes all went online. He felt isolated. Kim says her son wasn't able to get the mental health support he needed, and instead, she suspects he found a pro-suicide forum online that led him to Kenneth Law's products.
We have to change it. It's not enough. We're not doing enough. There isn't support for everyone who's struggling in mental health. You know, these are all things that there's so many things that we can do to help.
Ontario court documents show authorities allege Law abetted Ashton Prosser's suicide. Law is charged with 14 counts of counseling or aiding suicide in cities across this province. And according to our own tally at CBC News, more than 110 deaths worldwide are suspected of being connected to Law's products. Police say he sold a toxic substance online and other suicide paraphernalia marketed toward at-risk individuals. Just in this country, Law is thought to have mailed out 160 packages, plus another 1,000 packages to 40 or so other countries. Police in BC, Alberta, and Saskatchewan have all said they're involved in the investigation, and in some instances, they're reviewing cases of sudden deaths for any links to Law. He has denied wrongdoing and is due back in court tomorrow. Thomas Dagg, CBC News, Toronto.